Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be part of my Traveler's Notebook how-to series. I'm just going to show you how to restring a Traveler's Notebook. So, for instance, I have this lovely Traveler's Notebook from Mystic's Little Gifts and Co. I ordered it with these really pretty lavender elastics. But I think I want to change. So I'm going to put this bright pink elastic on it and I'm going to show you how to do that. So the tools you will need today are your replacement elastic, whatever you want to put on your Traveler's Notebook and use in your Traveler's Notebook. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need a bobby pin. And optional, you're going to need a lighter. Please always practice safety when you are using a lighter. Be smart with it. So first I took all of these, the previous elastics, I took them all out. So I untied them and I took it out. So what you're going to do first is you can do the outside elastic, the one that wraps around the Traveler's Notebook. So you're going to take an end of your elastic and you're going to measure about the width of your Traveler's Notebook and you're going to cut it here. And then what you can do is you can burn the edges so we're doing that so it doesn't fray. See how this one is a little bit frayed. And you don't want to do it too much or else it'll turn black. So just enough to melt it a little bit. And then you're going to tie it in a knot. All right, see that? And then this end right here is going to be the end that you stick through the inside. So it can get a little tricky, and if it gets a little tricky, you can use a bobby pin to do that, to stick through here and pull it through like a piece of thread. And there it is. So you're going to put all the way through, take your bobby pin off, make sure it's all the way through like that. And then you have, this is the elastic that will go around your Traveler's Notebook like that. So we are not done yet. Obviously, we have to put our strings on the inside of the Traveler's Notebook. So what we're going to do for this is we are going to put our Traveler's Notebook like this. So here are the holes. Do you see the holes? And we're going to take our elastic and we're going to measure about 4.5 times the height of our notebook. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And it doesn't have to be exact, but you might have leftover. So then I'm going to cut it there. And if you're really unsure about that, if you feel like that's going to be too tight, go ahead and do a little bit extra because you can always cut it later on. So then we're going to take your end here and you're going to find, so it has 3 holes. So it will have 4 elastics. So you're going to stick this one, the first one, into the middle. And you know, if you want, you can burn this so it doesn't fray. You can burn the edges just a little bit, like I said earlier, just enough so that it doesn't fray, but you don't want it turning black either. So there, that's perfect. So this first one is in the middle hole right here. See that? And you're going to stop right about there. Then you're going to take this other one and it is going to go in this bottom hole here. And you're going to pull it all the way. Okay, and kind of make sure that your elastics are flat. So now this one is going to go in this bottom hole here. And you're going to pull it out. All right, now it looks like this. Now you're going to take this end here and go through the center. So this is what it should look like. All right, and you don't want to pull it too tight, just lay it naturally so it looks like this. And then you're going to take this end here, so this one we just pulled through, and it's going to go through this middle one, so it's going to have to share. And this one gets a little tricky. And if you need to, you can use the bobby pin, but I'm okay with just, it pushes through. So go ahead and do that. And so you just kind of hold this one down and pull this one through. And you don't want it too tight, so just lay it naturally like that. So now you have, this is what you look like here, and this is what you look like here. So now you're going to take this end that came through this side and go back through here. All right, and take this end and go on this side. And then you're going to take this end that we just pulled through the back side, and it's going to share again this way, coming this way now. And again, you can use your bobby pin if you need to, but I have been okay just pushing it through. And if you have burned your edges, you won't have a problem with it fraying. So there's that. So you want to play with how tight it is. You don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose either. So now we are ready to tie our knot. So see, there's our elastics. And then when we tie our knot, that will become the fourth elastic. So this is looking a little bit loose here. So I'm gonna pull it a little bit tighter. There, that's looking good. So now I'm going to, I found that using a square knot right here is actually the least bulky, I guess. So you're gonna tie it like this, and then you bring the opposite over, and I'll show you a little bit more and see how it looks like that. That's a square knot. So I'll do it closer, and I can do one. And you kind of want to get it, so see my threads were kind of uneven because I wasn't sure if I would need a little bit more. So there's my square knot. I'm gonna pull it tight there, and then you can cut this piece off, which is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna burn this edge just a little bit. So see my square knot, it's not very bulky. So I can show you how to do a square knot up close. I hope that made sense. This is what the other side looks like. So just like when I got it, it just is pink now instead of lavender. So let me really quick, I will show you how to do a square knot up close. And then if you have any questions, please feel free to post below, and I will be happy to answer them. All right, so here is a close-up of how you do a square knot. So using two different colors is a great visual. So you're going to take your right side and tie it like that. And then you're going to take the left side and do the same. So it's always the same color that you're taking, and see, you know it's a square knot when you can go like this. You can pinch these two ends and go like this, and then you pull it tighter, and it's just not as bulky as just a regular knot. So that's what I use. So I hope this video was useful for not only beginners, but anyone using a traveler's notebook. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to chatting with you.